What's up, guys? It's your boy Chef from Off the Dome back in for another video. Today we're talking about, is Big Sean scared to drop his new full-length album? As of now, recording this video, Big Sean has not dropped his studio album, his fifth one. I don't know if he was talking about Don Sean, that he says it's going to be called Back to Detroit. Another person says it's going to be called something else. So I'm not sure what the album's going to be called. But I think Big Sean's honestly scared to drop because he's kind of in a mode of, he's at that point in his career where he's basically 10 year plus in deep. He's really 14, 15 years deep, but he blew up in 2011. So the guy's almost 10 years deep in the career. Time after time again, people, they kind of do shit on Big Sean, you know. I think he thinks he deserves that J. Cole, Kendrick praise at that level that Drake praise. I think Big Sean deserves it. You know, he's sold records. He's had fire verses on songs. A lot of songs, his verse was the best best of the song. But his corniness, sometimes when he flubs his rhymes, and sometimes he lets people down on projects. I listen to Double or Nothing. I don't think it's a bad project, but I do think it's subpar when it comes to Big Sean, but it's not as bad as we may see him online. But due to that small minority of people saying it was bad, a lot of people turned away from the project and didn't give it a chance. I just now listened to it this year. It came out, I believe, 3 years ago. Yeah. So 3 years ago, by those bad reviews, that's, I think, scared Big Sean into making another full-length studio album because he wants to make sure it's perfect. He wants to make sure it's perfection. Because I think at this point, if I'm not mistaken, this will be Big Sean's fifth studio album. And the first one of this new decade, he has waited a long time for it to drop. He doesn't want to make people wait 3 years for an album and then they do the same thing they did to the last one. I think he's waiting for the perfect nugget, the perfect masterpiece. And I think it's going to be worth it. Because Kendrick made everybody wait maybe about a year and a half, two, for Damn to drop. It was kind of a surprise, to be honest with you. He had made a Heart Forward, then Humble came out a week later, and the album dropped, I think, 2 weeks after that. Big Sean had his wait about 2.5 years. It's almost been 3 years. No, it has been 3 years since a studio album, technically. Because I decided to drop it in February 2017. Double or Nothing was in November 2017. But that's a collaboration mixtape, and, you know, we don't count those as studio albums. So, technically speaking, a full-length studio album for Big Sean has to come in 3 years. I think when you get this album, maybe this summer or in the fall, or who knows, with coronavirus and the rest of stuff going on, this might be another reason why he hasn't dropped it yet. He might want to attach a tour with it. So Big Sean might mess around, make people wait till 2021 to drop this album. Because it seems like these huge summer releases that we were going to get this year, a lot of people aren't going to drop just because of coronavirus. So Big Sean is, in my opinion, one of those bigger artists. I think he may make us wait a little bit more due to the coronavirus. But let me know in the comment section what you think. I think it's a combination, maybe coronavirus and a lot of it being that they're showing his last project, Double or Nothing, and he wants his next project to basically be fire, be one of his best projects and project to remember. I think he really wants to be elevated to that final conversation of top 10 rappers that are alive. I think Big Sean really yearns for that. He doesn't get enough credit. I don't know if I would say top 10 dead or alive, not top 20. No, you know, maybe top 20. I've listened to enough Big Sean projects to say, I listened to enough his verses to say that honestly the guy has a lot of skill. He's a very technical rapper when he wants to be. Outside of his singles, he's a technically sound rapper. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know what you think. It's your man Chef from Off the Dome. Sign out. Peace.